Hello, everybody. Here we are together again. How are y'all doing? Well, that's awesome. Unless you say you're doing horrible, in which case I'm not hoping that was awesome. Anyway, a little bit of an update on what I've been working on. It's out, y'all. Ice Rain. Got my copy. Look at that. Look at that. This is 440 pages. My second biggest book. Of course, Battle of Johnny Carlo still holds number one at 520 some pages. So, yeah. It's hard to describe what I'm feeling right now. I mean, it's one thing to write a single book. It's my current standalone debut novel. I knew I'd make this into a series. It's another thing to write a sequel. To not only take the same character, but to add to his story. Not just rehash, but to add to his story. Take him in another setting, new characters, new challenges, new developments that will change him forever. This was probably my biggest challenge. Because what I did in Ice Rain was I took Ice, Alexander Ice Lincoln, I put him back on the street, similar to Ice Rising. The question was, how do I make it grander than the original setting? Well, I gotta say, and I know my opinion only goes so far, but I did write the book. I think I accomplished that. Writing another Ice book is, God, it's amazing just being able to it's like revisiting an old friend with Ice. You know, I mean, Ice to me is, he's my original protagonist. The very first one I ever wrote that actually became a book. And it's just amazing kind of watching him grow up. I guess, a similar experience was when I read the Alex Cross series by James Patterson throughout my life. Kind of growing up with the family. I feel like I'm really growing older with this character. Now, the question is, how many more books of his will I make? Probably at least one more. I'm starting to suspect two. Y'all, I have written 5 books. You've seen 4 of them. Of course, there's Lifestar Corners, which I published earlier this year, my collection of short stories. And each one of them has made me a better writer. Each one of them has taught me something new. Ice Rising taught me how to write a book. The challenge was how to write in the first person and keep the reader still following that same character. Stop them from getting bored. Battle of Johnny Carlo was how to write in the third person. How to end on a cliffhanger. How to create different characters so that every character you follow in every scene is a whole nother, it's like a whole nother ride at an amusement park. And everybody will have their favorite and their least favorite. Icebox, how to write a proper sequel. Lifestar Corners, how to write stories, short stories, cut the fat, make them fit a certain amount of word count and pages so that the story has a definitive beginning and a definitive end. Ice Rain, of course, was how to put him back in the same setting, but make it bigger. I already stated that before, but I want to say it again. So the question is where to go from here. Well, I'm writing my 6th book as we speak. I would tell you the name of the title, but it's a temp title, and it's probably going to be, so that means it's going to be changing. And it's actually going to be in the the Ballad of Johnny Carlo universe. Not necessarily a prequel, but it will take place a few years before the events of the Ballad of Johnny Carlo. It will center around the Oro family, who is briefly mentioned in the Ballad of Johnny Carlo. The Don of the family, Emilio Oro, makes an appearance in a couple scenes. This story will follow his family before the war that sparked between the Oro family and the Argento family, and of course covering the events of that. I guess this is all I really wanted to talk about. I mean, each book we put out there, I mean, these all started as thoughts in my head. And as in, authors are artists, just like musicians, just like painters, sculptors. And similarly, it all starts in our heads, and it becomes something physical that people can look at, or they can read, or they can listen to, that they can enjoy. And the fact that it's out there, it's another collection, another addition to the bookshelf, is monumental. I've been writing for 5 years, and I've written 5 books. I mean, I guess I'm really patting myself on the back here. But to me, this whole journey is just amazing. I want to tell people, don't give up. Keep going. This is what happens. This is what happens when you stay committed. Look at this. This is what happens when you stay committed to what you want to do, to your goals. I slammed him on the carpet for emphasis. So don't give up. Keep going. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, this was definitely more of a almost end of the year reflection for me. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, comment, follow, all that stuff. And all my books are available on Amazon. As you can see, they're all available on paperback. They're also available on Kindle, Kindle Unlimited. Ballad of Johnny Carlo also has a hard copy, or a hardcover edition version. Gosh. If you would like a signed copy, you can always hit me up at jamesmichaelsbooks.com, and you can email me on my personal email for a signed copy, and I would love to send it to you. So that's the end of the video. Kind of giving you guys an update as to what I've been up to, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys later. Bye.